everybody, welcome back to West Ham United. My name is Jack and today we have got Real Sociedad in the second leg of the Europa League, as well as Tottenham Hotspur, a local derby in the league. We are at home for that one as well. It's going to be a tough episode. We've only played the one game in between since the last episode. It was a 1-0 victory against West Bromwich Albion. Ajeti getting his first goal for the club, which was good to see in the 86th minute. Late goal, very tough game, but it's good that we won. Confidence boosting going into this game, knowing that if we could get 1 or 2 away goals, we will be cruising into the semi-final. Hopefully we don't concede like 4 away goals, that is. This is the team that we are going to go with. A couple of injury worries. Declan Rice is coming back, thankfully, but it might just be in time because Slabhead has picked up an injury, which isn't too great considering he's our best centre-back. Yarmolenko's just about to come back from fitness as well. He had, I can't remember what he had. What injuries he had? He had a hamstring injury, pulled hamstring. But he's coming back, so that's been good. But this is the team we're going to go with today. Fabianski in goal, Tierney, Slabhead, Diop and Klein, Noble and Incham, Bellanti, Fornells, Anderson and Sebastian Haller at the back. At the back? At the front even. Like I said, if we can get an away goal, an early away goal, they might kick us into gear and we might get, a couple more away goals. Because obviously the first leg was 0-0, if you missed the last episode, which was fine. It was at home as well. But I think the only thing that I was worried about was conceding that away goal, which we didn't do, so it's fine. So realistically, if we get an away goal, the tie is in our hands, I feel. Because obviously 1 away goal pretty much counts as 2 away goals in this context. I did say in the last episode that this tie would be very, very tight. And we saw from the first game, 0-0. It is very tight. We've played a game and a half, you could say now, where no goals have been scored and no one looks, I say that and then they're going to score, aren't they? Just over the bar. No one looks like outright favourites at the moment, which is very interesting. We had the better of the stats in the first game, but not really anything else happens, I guess you could say. The highlights were sparse, I guess you could say. But 0-0 at half-time, a game and a half with no goals scored. Let's be passionate. It's time for everyone to dig deep. Let's go with you weren't that bad. Get some green on the board. Come on, boys, we can do this. Let's shout, show some passion. Come on. They're all focused. That's their team. They didn't care. Our team didn't care. Love to see it. We got a load of bookings, but no goals. Obviously, if it ends like this, we will be going into extra time. We don't really want extra time at the moment with the amount of games that we've been playing recently. But 70 minutes in, and like I said, a load of bookings, but no one has taken a grips of this game yet. Ramsey can come on for Noble. Jesse can come on. He scored in the last game. We haven't really got a striker to bring on. Haller can stay on though. He's a bit tired, but he can stay on. And Lanzini for Fornells. Go on then. It's a bit of a risky one. I didn't really want to do that, but it could be done. Tierney with a corner, whips it in, it gets headed away. And they could be on a counter-attack here, Real Sociedad. We're streaming back quite nicely, but we're not doing anything in terms of defensiveness. We just let them go forward. Luckily, they missed. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Lanzini gets absolutely taken out by Porto, who's already on a booking. And with 15 minutes to go, or just under 15 minutes to go, Sociedad are down to 10 men. Bookings have been aplenty in this game. And finally, someone's been sent off. And thankfully, it was a Sociedad player. But Sociedad have got the first highlight, it seems, with Mariano to Moreno. Now, Andres, they're down to 10 men. We can't let this slip. We've got the ball back now. Ajeti finds Lanzini over the ball to Klein, who whips in the ball but gets blocked. Can we get the ball back? We've got Conor Plienka to Balotore. Clears the ball, but it's a pretty poor clearance. Aaron Ramsey to Incham. Get a goal now. That'd be perfect. Ajeti to Sebastian Haller. And Sebastian Haller has stuck it away. I said just 2 seconds ago, if we get a goal now, that would be perfect. Sociedad need They're down to 10 men and they need 2 goals to go through. 1 goal is not good enough. That is the away goal we're after. Sebastian Haller puts it away. We're going to go cautious. Oh, Wencham with a lunging tackle when he's already on a booking there. As a bin man goes past, I think. He's loving life. He's buzzing. Tierney to Lanzini. Are we going to get another goal here? Or are we just going to keep the ball? We needed that. That was fantastic timing as well. They're going to be down to 10 men as well. They're going to have to come out and fight us. Once again, Ajeti's come on, and Ajeti and Haller have teamed up perfectly. 2 goals for Haller, 2 assists for Ajeti. Sociedad 0, West Ham United 2. We are going into the semi-finals of the Europa League. League form might not have been great this season, but cup form has been fantastic, to say the least. A final of the FA Cup, semi-final of the Europa League, Carabao Cup, it doesn't really matter. But it was all down thanks to that sending off from Porto. That changed the game completely. He got sent off. That gave us the space we needed. And when you give Haller space, it's going to end up in the goals. And twice he got space in that game. Good job I didn't take him off. Twice he got space, and twice he put it into the back of the net. 2-0. Fantastic. We will be facing one of Borussia Dortmund. What a tie that was. Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, or Inter Milan. Look at these goals. Look, we had a quite a chill one. Inter beating Monaco 6-3 over 2 legs. Chelsea beating Fenerbahce 4-0 over 2 legs. And Dortmund winning 4-4 on away goals. Royce tearing up there with a hat-trick for Dortmund, getting the last goal in the 91st minute. Ajax for 3-1 up at half-time, and they've completely bottled it. My God, Ajax completely bottled it. But either way, it's going to be a very tough semi-final. I don't think we were expected to get far in this competition, were we? From the boards, they expected us to reach the quarterfinals. So we're doing better than what we expected, which is fantastic to see. But now we go into the Tottenham game, hoping that we have some confidence, but also this Friday the 17th is the draw for the Europa League semi-final. Anyone but Chelsea, I feel. Not because I don't think we can beat Chelsea, but because we play Chelsea in the league. You want someone else. I'd rather have a foreign team and lose, I feel. Purely for the series, just a bit of mixture. Who would I want? So let's check them out. Chelsea. They're sitting 9th in the league. So if we get them, we could probably do quite well against them, I feel. Form's been okay recently, but over the past season, I guess you could say, it's not been too great. They're sitting just below us in the league. Inter Milan are sitting 4th in Serie A. As expected, I guess, for Inter Milan at this point in time. And Borussia Dortmund are sitting 2nd in the Bundesliga, as expected for them as well. Closing in on that league title, hopefully, to get it off Bayern Munich. Sorry, I got distracted there. The Australians have just taken a wicket in the cricket, so that's great. I don't mind who we get. I'd rather have a foreign team than an English team at this point, but it doesn't matter. We get Chelsea. Okay, so it's not going to be an all-English final, to say the least, but I think we could beat Chelsea. It's going to be a good time as the van goes past. It's gonna be a tough tie, but I think we can just about do it. That's confusing. So it doesn't know who we're going to face in the second leg of the semi-final, no? Okay, let's go on to the Tottenham game, and hopefully we can get 3 points. Let's rest the team as well. Right then, we are back for the Tottenham Hotspur game. A couple of changes to the team. We're going Fabianski in goal, Firpo, Diop, Rice, and Klein at the back. Incham and Ramsey, Felipe Anderson, Fornals, Yarmolenko, and Sebastian Haller up top. Obviously, we still want to play a decent side. A decent first strength ties, because it is Tottenham Hotspur. You know, it's a derby match. They haven't signed many players. They've got Gazzaniga in goal. Where's Lloris? Is he injured? I don't quite know. Pereira, is that the Leicester one? I assume it's the Leicester one. Other than that, haven't really signed anyone, have they? Got a pretty similar looking side. We owe Tottenham for what happened last time. I don't remember what happened last time. I assume we lost. But yeah, it's Tottenham Hotspur. It's Spurs. They are a good side. It's a local derby. I'm getting distracted by the cricket a bit too much. I should probably turn it off, but I'm not going to. But they're a level above at the moment, I think. You know, look at the league table. We're only 3 spaces behind them, but they're 15 points clear essentially. So they're a level above. They're a Champions League team, whereas we're just a Europa League side at the moment. I know it's just a Europa League side, but they are a class above. And if we can get a result today, that'd be fantastic. It would do our league position the world of good, and the board would be a bit more happier with us, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's not a guaranteed victory. Our form's been decent recently, obviously. I don't know how their form's been, but I would be happy with a draw. I think anyone would be happy from a draw. We're playing a lot of games at the moment, a lot of rotations going on. We're into a final of a cup, a semi-final of Europa League. Players probably are thinking more about that than league performance because we're not going to do much in the league. Gazinga's Incham nearly puts it away. So maybe they're thinking, we could win something in a different competition, because obviously we can. We can win the FA Cup, obviously, because we're in the final. Anything can happen in a final. We're not going to win the league, so we can get to the Europa League in another way by winning a competition. Nathaniel Klein, learn to shoot, man. We can, if we win the FA Cup, I think we get a spot in the Europa League. So, I mean, the league isn't important at the moment, which sounds mental. But the league really isn't important. It's all about the Europa League and the FA Cup at the moment, because we can do stuff. So, if we don't get a result today, I mean, Sebastian Haller has just put us 1-0 up. But if we don't get a result today, it's not the end of the world. It really isn't. Right, the board might be a little bit unhappy, but they'll soon forget about our league position if we win a trophy. You see what I'm saying? But like I just said, Sebastian Haller, once again, just like he did against Sociedad, first time shot into the back of the net. You give him space, it's going to be a goal. It's West Ham 1, Spurs 0, and if we do get a win today, we go up to 7th Europa League spot in the league. So that's perfect. But it's not really. I'd rather lose today and win the FA Cup final. You get what I'm saying? Eric Dyer scores. That lasted long, doesn't it? Lasted long indeed. 5 minutes to be precise. But luckily, look. Also, you've got to remember, we've got so many games in hand. And the teams we're playing at the end of the season, we've got a lot of tough games coming up in the next. So we got this game, we got Liverpool, Man United, I think, in the league. So tough games. But after that, we've got the teams below in the league. We've got Watford, we've got Newcastle, Bristol City, and Brighton, I think are the last 4 games. So we can win those games, and we've got a lot of games in hand as well. Sebastian Haller with his 20th goal of the season. What a man. He's done a cartwheel and everything. Absolute top boy. Our form's been really weird. We can't keep this form up, I don't think. We've been playing far too many games to keep this form up, if anything. But look, we're 2 games behind Southampton. We're only 2 points behind them now. We were 2 games behind with 6 points behind them. So their form's clearly been horrendous. We're not going to catch Tottenham, who are 5th. They're 10 points clear of Southampton. What's up? Oh, did we make any subs? We did, didn't we? But we've beaten Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. After saying throughout the match that a result doesn't matter, the boys have come out and they've put the result in anyway. So, perfect. But like you saw there, we're playing Man United. We're playing Liverpool next. We're playing Man United. We're not going to show you those games because, like I said, they're big games, but they're not important in the context of things. The next episode will be... Next episode is going to be Chelsea and Bristol City, and then Chelsea and Watford. I don't know if we do get to the Europa League final. I don't know when it would be in the context of the FA Cup final. but hopefully we can have 2 finals. That would be awesome. But next episode will be Chelsea and Bristol City. And fingers crossed we can get another 2 wins in those games. If you did like that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you again in the next one. Thank you very much.